Hello, my name's Helena Clare and I'm the founder of the Lightseekers Way, which is a network and a website dedicated to helping everyone access their highest guidance. By highest guidance, this could be a direct line to God's source or whatever you call the divine. It could be a direct line to your guardian angel, different archangels or spirit guides. But all of these beings are beings of the purest love and light, the purest wisdom. So in terms of this site, we only work with beings of the highest light and wisdom. Whilst we are accessing our psychic abilities that we all have on this planet, and those psychic abilities can be used to communicate with loved ones that have passed over, we are focusing very much on trying to access the highest guidance, and therefore we want to have that guidance from the wisest beings that are possible. On the website we do also, and through the books, I'll be releasing a book later this year, but through the books, there's one book specifically on how to connect with your spirit baby, so that's your baby before it's born. Spirit babies are also very pure beings, and so that's a wonderful gift that I'd love to give to mothers who are expecting a newborn baby or who are trying to get pregnant as well. Now, in terms of this little video, I wanted to share with you the world's ascension and what the world's ascension means, because one of the purposes of this site and the network is to help the world ascend. So I'm not sure what you watching this think about the situation in the world at the minute, but from my perspective it's pretty tough. When I see what's happening to so many people on the planet, we're in a COVID world, many people have lost their jobs, there's economic challenges, there's also climate and environmental challenges, there's still war and strife in various parts of the world. And so for me, it is not the ideal world that I would choose to live in myself, but also choose for my children. I would like the world to be a safe place, a place where everyone has enough to eat, where everyone has love in their life, and harmony with nature and the environment around, and where people are happy. So that is what we seek for when we want to help the world ascend. Now, in technical language, ascension, when it is in terms of us humans, is about learning the lessons in life so that we get to a point where we've essentially completed, we've graduated from the school of life. Because the world where we are is a training ground. It's a training ground, and we go back to the celestial kingdom in between our lives. And so when we come to earth, we come with what we call the veil of amnesia. We can't actually remember our time in the celestial kingdom, or whatever you call the spirit world, you choose to call the spirit world. We can't remember our direct connection to the divine. We can't remember that when we die, we go back and we meet all our loved ones from all the different lives that we've led. We can't remember that when we come to earth, because if we did, it would be a very easy place to learn lessons, and this is not what being on the earth is about. Being on the earth is about learning lessons, and for that we have to have challenges. So when it comes to the world's ascension, in the same way, it's about the world learning its lessons. And if you think about the world as being an aggregate of all the living beings on the earth, humans are a significant part of the overall Earth's learning. Because if we collectively learn as a human race, if we increase our vibrations, if we become wiser as a human race, then that will have a massive impact on the wisdom of the living beings on the planet and the state of the planet, so how the planet will be to live. So it's really important that we work on our ascension at an individual level, so we work each as individuals on learning our own lessons, our own spiritual growth, our own journey towards our own ascension. And by journeying towards our own ascension, we raise the vibrations of the human race, and that in turn helps the world ascend. So this is a really important part of the Lightseekers way. We are helping ourselves ascend. We're finding ways through this website. I will share with you what I can in terms of my own spiritual journey, the information that I've been given from Source and from the angels about how to raise our own vibrations and ascend. And I'll also be sharing how you can help the world ascend. It would be lovely if you could join our network and be part of this movement to establish a world that is safe and harmonious, and a place that is the perfect place for us to live and our children to live in. Please sign up to the email list. I'll be sharing free meditations and information. And if you're ready to get cracking on your spiritual journey, there are some fantastic courses on the website that you can invest in. And there will also be some really fantastic books coming later in the year. It would be lovely if you can walk this path with me. It's the most magnificent and amazing path. Thank you.